This is a good question, and I would say yes. So, a planet is considered to be weakened if it is retrograde because it's moving contrary to its natural course. And when a planet is retrograde, it can signify delays, reversals, a lack of steadiness or order, or just in general, like a lot of things not necessarily going as planned as it pertains to that planet. Now, when a planet is in its domicile or its exaltation, it is in its essential dignity, and it gives the planet strength, it gives it authority, power, and the ability to really operate at its best. A planet in its own sign, or even a planet being exalted, is well resourced, and it's like you're on your home turf or like a special guest of honor. Now, with a planet that is domicile or exalted, if it is retrograde, the planet is, yes, still powerful. Yes, it does mitigate the effects of a retrograde planet, but it doesn't just make the retrograde go away either. The planet is still going to express itself naturally because, again, it's operating at its best, but again, that energy might be turned inward. It might be slowed down. It might be more erratic or not necessarily expressed typically. It has resources because, again, the planet is where it likes to be, but the energy is not expressed in the most straightforward or most timely manner. So think about it like the planet is strong, yes, but it's still kind of going against the natural flow of things because it is retrograde. So it's not as bad as a retrograde planet not being in its dignity. But again, it kind of just complicates the energy, I would say. Yeah, so I would say, so for example, like a Venus retrograde in Libra, it still will show strong Venusian themes, but they might play out in like maybe a lot of reflection on old relationships, values, aesthetics. There might be not the typical energy that is always necessarily played out if that planet were to be direct. So yeah, all in all, yes, it does mitigate the effects of a retrograde planet, but it does not cancel out or ignore the fact that that planet is retrograde. So yeah, the planet will still have its natural significations that might show up as delays, revisions, internalization, but it's easier to navigate than, again, if a planet was not resourced or in its own time.